Hello, honorable members of the clan. So, welcome to my YouTube channel, and let's go to Pretoria at the Madanga Commission of Inquiry, where currently we are having the third witness taking the stand and being very, very interesting, guys. There are some shocking discoveries in this particular Commission of Inquiry. Some of the things that are being discussed there, I want to say again. Oh, the clan. The clan, you honorable members of the clan, we've discussed this way before all of this unfolded. Way before the 6th of July 2025, for when Lieutenant General Nhlanhla took us into his confidence about what is going on in South Africa. We have been discussing this, including the old age question that I've been asking. You know what that question is, right? Where is the intelligence? Because crimes in this country, they are like, instead of getting better, they're getting worse. But we'll get to that one. I want to talk about Miss Dr. Van Rooyen, who is a policy, legislative, and legal expert that has been working with the South African Police Service for the past 42 years. So we are talking about a person here who understands and know the intricacies of the South African Police Service pre-1994 and post-1994. As you know, that pre-1994 South Africa was an apartheid state, no constitutional democracy. I think they use Parliament as the epic court as well as the house that guarded the South Africa. While it's post-1994, South Africa became a constitutional democracy. That is why you keep hearing the word Constitution, 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 because we are a constitutional democracy. We are not a mafia state. And Banana Republic is something else, as I've said before. So now I'm listening to this lady. In as much as I'm listening to her, I cannot help but have the same feeling I had about the National Police Commissioner, Fanny Masemula. Like the pressure that Fanny Masemula was under. I mean, he knew that these things that are happening are illegal. But because he understands the caliber of people that he is serving under, very dangerous individuals, clearly, extremely dangerous. And he has to think, and he has to protect his own life, his own family lives, and other people that he loves. Because sometimes these crooks will hit at where it hurts the most. Either your child, your wife, or somebody, just to send you a strong message that, do you see what we can do to you? That's mafia behavior, right? So I'm thinking about Van Rooyen as well, because I'm thinking, ma'am, you are saying all these things, but where were you when the Minister of Police, not just Senzo Meyiwa, but other ministers of police, your Bheki Celes, your Fikile Mbalulas, your Nathi Mthethwas, going all the way back to what's the that other gentleman's name? I know. I think it's the husband of Ngakula, Charles Ngakula. All of these things started happening way back then. And I feel maybe you don't have those powers, I don't know. Or maybe yourself, you're like, Number one, I'm white. Number two, I'm Afrikaner. Number three, these people, the moment I say something, they're going to slap me with affirmative action and employment equity and whatnot, and then I find myself without a job. So I'm just going to keep quiet. I don't know. Again, you just have to think about these things. Like, people that supposed to be doing their work, they were finding themselves between a rock and a hard place. They know what is right. But at the same time, there's no way I'm going to risk everything that I've worked so hard for. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's a matter of principle. That word again will creep in. Integrity. You know, I would rather you implement what you swore to do. Even in the face of adversity, you still walk away with respect. You still walk away and go into history books as a person that stood for the truth. And then you leave that long rope for the crook to hang themselves with. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying here. So, of course, I have my notes. If I'm looking down, just know that I am trying to remind myself. Let's go to what we already discussed on this channel. Parliamentary portfolio committees, members of parliament that are failing South Africans on a daily basis. It's not just the portfolio committee for police, but all the portfolio committees that are in parliament. And that is why I still feel that the Speaker of Parliament better come. She needs to be summoned. Yeah, you know Malema's favorite word. The one that was so indignant about Lieutenant General Kwanazi to appear before us. We are not going to be juniorized. And yet, on the 5th of March 2025, what did he tell you, Mr. Indignant? What did he tell you? And what did you do about it? What did you do about it, you hypocrite? So now you want to show us where now who you want to... that ad hoc committee that sits Malema and them, they should be dissolved, they should resign, and they should be held accountable for not taking action. On the 5th of March, when Kakam Kwanazi appeared before that portfolio committee in Parliament, and now they want to act all holier than thou, all angry because they want to get Kakam Kwanazi first before the commission of inquiry by Madanga. Hypocrites. Useless Malema. Together with that portfolio committee. Useless you all are. And I'm asking myself, now that this ad hoc committee that's still going to do investigations on what they failed to do on the 5th of March 2025. You are playing the jury and the judge and prosecutor and executioner. No. We cannot have that. You need to be dissolved, and then we have a whole different members of parliament. They may belong to other committees. They are the ones that needs to be reconstructed into this ad hoc committee, because in that same ad hoc committee that is going to be investigating these allegations sits a member who is actually being accused. Yes, Mr. Adams, you sit in the portfolio committee, and I'm sure you are also in the ad hoc committee, and yet your name popped, and you'll be the same person who's going to be the prosecutor, the jury, the judge, and executioner. It makes no sense. Dissolve these guys and let's reconstruct it with other members of parliament, and I wish we can remove the ANC guys, but of course we cannot do that. We can't do that. Y'all are hypocrites. Y'all are useless. All of y'all, useless. And that is why you need to step down. You're failing the people of South Africa, and you continue to fail the people of South Africa because it is all about that check that you take from taxpayers every single month. And then what are we left with? We are left as sitting ducks in South Africa, unsafe. You are the first one to jump when there is work that is done by South Africans, and then you want to label things, vigilante group, because your interests are being jeopardized because South Africans are taking a stand. Just like some people that sit in that parliament, now they are thinking, oh my goodness, all the links with criminal cartels, all that money is going to go away. They're not happy. Sitting in parliament, sitting in that very parliament, failures. These guys are failures. And then they want to come and act all indignant. Where is that indignation on the 5th of March 2020? Where was that indignation? Where is the indignation when the people of South Africa are struggling on a daily basis? Companies are leaving South Africa, and yet we have a minister of youth, what not nonsense you guys have, sitting on her laurels. And then she also has, guess what, a portfolio committee. No solutions, no nothing. Y'all are sitting collecting checks. Now, we are also hearing stories about the social service department where a 22-year-old is a chief of staff. A chief of staff at 22. Nepotism. You guys don't want to learn. You're not reading the room, and you are never going to read the room, unfortunately. But then again, we need to hold ourselves accountable as voters in South Africa. Guys, we can't run away from this because we are responsible for this. We can get all angry and indignant about what is happening, and the people that we put in power there are not working for us. Is because you said, please, by all means necessary, go steal from me. Don't protect me. Don't do nothing for me. You and me, the voter, take accountability. Not giving people chances. Give people chances to do what? Yeah, I know the red ants will be all over. Hey, you hate Malema. Oh, yeah, you hate Malema. I hate his actions. I don't know him for me to hate him. But actions, they speak louder than words. And his actions, evil to the core. Evil. Let's call a spade, a thing for once in South Africa. So go ahead, start making those comments. I give a rat's toe. This 0. 0. But we have to hold each other accountable as voters. We are going to elections next year. Local government, the most powerful. Where your power is actually at. And now you're having the Gauteng Mackenzies making threats. They are not threatening on your behalf for services to be delivered, but because a comrade needs to be reinstated, now there are threats. How is that helping service delivery? How is it helping you? Yeah, all the green ants, come at me. I'm waiting. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who has sewage running in front of your kitchen. Anyways, I will leave it right here. Parliamentarians, y'all are useless. All of y'all. Useless. You are thieves that are taking taxpayers' money and you're doing nothing. That's why South Africa is in a mess it finds itself in. But then again, whose fault is it? Yes, it is ours. But this gives us an opportunity to redo things. You know, let's look at things and stop doing things along racial lines, along tribal lines, along Mkhaya and family. For once, let it be about us. But it is what it is. And that is wrong, what I just said. Very wrong. It cannot be what it is. It cannot be, and it shouldn't be. Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Please do not leave without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Oh, by the way, YouTube tells me I should tell you to watch these 2 videos. Or one of them, or both of them, whichever way. Goodbye.